guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading, we'll be doing the general reading for the month of December 2017. Hard to believe that we are entering the last month of the year. This year certainly seems to have gone by very quickly. Just a couple of announcements before we actually get into the reading. First of all, for today's reading, I will be doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. I'll pull one additional card from the Soul's Journey Lesson Card deck by James van Praagh. If I need to clarify anything, I will probably use the Sibylla's, or I might use the Shadowscapes Tarot deck. But I will leave all of the information on the decks that I use in the reading in the description box below the video. These are, just to remind everybody, these are general readings for each of the astrological signs. So the messages may or may not resonate with you. The only way that you can really get, a personalized reading that really focuses on you and what's going on specifically in your life is by ordering a private reading. If you're interested in getting a private reading with me, all of the information can be found on my website. That is changingphasestarot.weebly.com. You can also email me at changingphasestarot@gmail.com. And just to let you know, during the month of December, I will put out, in addition to this general reading, I will put out the mid-monthly reading focusing on love and career and finance. And I will put out one additional video for the upcoming years. That will be a special 2018 preview focusing on the energy surrounding us for each of the months of 2018. And that will be for each of the astrological signs. So be looking out for that as well. And I'm wishing everybody a wonderful month. This is a month with lots of holidays. It's the holiday season. So I'm sending much love and light your way. Okay, give me 1 second and I will be right back with the shuffle. See you in a minute. Hi Cancer, hope you're doing well. I'm here today to do your December 2017 reading. And this is for Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. As I said in the introduction, the messages may or may not resonate with you. If they don't, I would just encourage you to watch the video for your moon sign or rising sign, right? Maybe that will give you, or maybe that message will be more sort of in tune with you for this month. But again, these are general readings. So this is for Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising for December 2017. So what does Cancer need to know? Please show us the messages for Cancer for the month of December 2017. What does Cancer need to know? What are the messages for Cancer for December 2017? What does Cancer need to know? What are the messages for Cancer for December 2017? Messages for Cancer, December 2017. What does Cancer need to hear? What are the messages for Cancer for December 2017? All right, Cancer. So we had some cards come out at the beginning. Let me just go ahead and place the rest of the cards here, and then I'll go through each of the cards with you before I pull the oracle cards. So at the center of the reading, the card that fell out is the Nine of Cups, crossed by the Queen of Cups. Foundation of the reading is the Seven of Cups. Lots of water energy here so far. In the past position, we have the Six of Pentacles. Crowning your reading, you have the Nine of Wands. In the future position, you have the Queen of Wands. You in the reading appear as the Queen of Pentacles. Surrounding you this month, you have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Your hopes and fears. That's a wonderful card to have for hopes and fears. Major Arcana number 19, the Sun. And the outbound energy for the month is the Knight of Swords. And the card that was at the bottom of the deck, so the overall energy for this month of December, is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, now let me pick here from the Soul's Journey deck one card for Cancer for the month of December. One additional message does Cancer need to hear for the month of December? Please share one additional message for Cancer, the water sign Cancer, for the month of December 2017. What does Cancer need to hear? What are the messages for Cancer? And the card is Self-Esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Okay. And the one card from the Soulful Woman deck. Spirit, what does Cancer need to hear? One additional message for the water sign Cancer for the month of December 2017. What does Cancer need to hear? Please show us one additional message for the water sign Cancer for December 2017. What does Cancer need to hear? And the card is Igniting My Joy. This is card number 15. It says, attuning to the highest good in myself and others ignites my natural joy. Okay, give me 1 second here, Cancer. Let me just set the cards up, and I will be right back with the reading. Okay, Cancer, so I have everything set up here. Beginning with the overall energy for this month, we have the Page of Pentacles. So the suit of Pentacles itself is earth energy, and earth energy has to do with material things, so our money, the work that we do, our prosperity, the material possessions that we are able to buy with the money that we do. It has to do with education, you know, just sort of working on ourselves, our education, our home. So it's a suit that has to do with the material realm, right? The pages, well, we know the pages, they are the ones who typically bring in news of something, right? If this is a person that you are dealing with, because when court cards appear, they can be either people that we're dealing with during the period, they can just be situations or events that we deal with, or they could be the energy that we are taking on. So with the page, this is young energy. This is, you know, it could be a child, right? Possibly, or a younger earth sign individual that you're dealing with, male or female. It's not gender specific. So if it is, it would be either a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn, possibly. And this person is, pages are usually sort of immature energy, right? They're the ones who, you know, they have the dream. They're the dreamers. They have that spark of a new project, or, you know, the spark of a new idea. But pages usually bring in news of that, right? Or the idea that then the knight usually works on. This particular page, it can represent manifesting dreams, reaching goals, since it does have to do with, the pentacles and things that we can achieve here in the earthly realm. So this could be during the month of December, you reaching a particular goal or obtaining some type of success or material comfort. You see that the woman here on the card, she's portrayed as feeling very at ease, right? She's sitting up in the branches of this beautiful tree. There are lots of these crystals, sort of grounded energy here. This beautiful page in the beautiful pentacle in the tree there. So, she's looking quite happy, quite confident, and also, quite enthusiastic that whatever it is that she's doing will bring in prosperity. So this could be news of something that has to do with finances, right? Something related to possibly a new job, an offering of a new job, possibly. And you do have over here, you appear as the Queen of Pentacles, and then there's this new offering that's going to bring, emotional happiness over here. So this could very well be either a new job offer or an offer that's going to bring increased financial stability during the month of November. I'm sorry, the month of December. So beginning here at the center of our reading, we have the Nine of Cups crossed by the Queen of Cups. So two water energies here, right? Beginning, well, first of all, the suit of cups is your energy, Cancer, right? This is water energy. And the suit of water has to do with our emotions, our subconscious, love, feelings, and also how these feelings and our emotions kind of move us through life, right? And how and how we interact with other people. So how our feelings kind of influence us as we interact with other people. Now, the Nine of Cups is a wonderful card to have at the center of the reading because it's basically just saying, it's the wish card. In the major arcana, we have the Star card, which is, typically thought of as the wish card. And in the minor arcana, we have the Nine of Cups, which is the dream, the dreams come true card, the wish upon a star, having everything that you desire, achieving goals. It's important to remember, though, that you see here, I'm going to move this so you can see. The woman, she's blowing, right? She has a dandelion blowing all of the little, the fluff off of it out into the universe. So it's important to remember that, what you do, your intentions and what you put out into the universe, just be careful that that's what you actually want, because things do have a way of, working out. So the fluff, as it sort of spirals around her head and heading up towards this full moon, which we know that the full moon is when we reap the harvest of whatever intentions we set at the new moon. So this is all about wish fulfillment and wishes being granted very quickly, right? And we know that this is a 9 right here, and 9s are, nearly the end of a cycle. You have a 9 of Cups here, you have a 9 of Wands crowning your reading. So, it looks as though you're very close to having your wishes come true. And this card is, the obstacle, so what can help or hinder this wish coming true is this Queen of Cups. So this could be an actual person, right? If this isn't you, Cancer, because you are a water sign, this could be an older female water sign that you're interacting with during the month of December. If it is, this is typically an older Cancer like yourself, or Pisces or Scorpio. This person, she's very loving, she's very warm and caring and sensitive. She's kind of the person who's loved by all, right? She's a warm and loving spouse, that compassionate mother figure. She's very honest, very fair. So this could be, an older female water sign coming in and having to do with this wish attainment, wish achievement, achieving your goals. Or this could just be you, and this is, you sort of in your element here, really coming through very strongly as this Queen of Cups. And we know that the queens and kings, they have sort of mastered that element, right? So they have mastered everything to do with the suit of cups. And so she's somebody who is, she's very intuitive, she's very compassionate, So this could be you just in sort of taking on this energy of the Queen of Cups, which is only helping you reach this goal of the Nine of Cups. Yet another cup card is the foundation of your reading. That's the Seven of Cups. So what this tells me is, there was a need to make a decision here, right? Because the Seven of Cups tells us that, yes, it's a card of, having many opportunities. But you see here that the woman, she's on top of this, flying on the dragon. And the dragon is holding many different cups, right? There's cups here between the claws and his feet. And then another cup floating up here, another cup down in the water. So it's very scattered, right? It's that scattering of energies. And usually it's when we're trying to, or when we're dealing with too many options, too many things, trying to figure out which one is the best one for us. So it is a card of imagination where we're really, kind of caught up in our daydreams, daydreaming about, oh, well, if I took this cup, that would be great. Or what would happen if I took that cup? Or it might be nice to take the one over here. So it's, having too many options. And so when this card appears in a reading, it's typically asking us to, refocus our priorities, have a more realistic view of the situation, of what is going on, become more grounded, like we see here with the grounded energy, right, of this Page of Pentacles, in order to, focus our attention, focus our energies on one particular cup, and and really choose something, right? And once we do that, then things begin to we're able to manifest and bring this sort of daydream into reality, right? And interesting, because we see that there's just the crescent moon here. We have a very small moon, but the two moons that appear at the center of the reading, we have the full moon. So there could be something quite significant coming up around the full moon at the beginning of December, and I believe that happens, I want to say the 4th or 5th, is around the first week of December, I believe. I'll be putting out a full moon reading, as well as a full moon drawing to win a free reading for that period. So there might, going back to this, there might be something significant happening around the full moon. Now, in the past position, you have the Six of Pentacles, and this is a card that speaks of, again, it's earth energy, much like we were talking about here with the Suit of Pentacles, but it's a card that has to do with balance, right, and the give and take, and so how sometimes, you see that on this card, the woman, she's looking very, everything looks very lush around her. She has more than she needs here in her basket. And so, she's able to share of what she has with the birds who are taking things out of the basket for themselves. And so it's a card of giving and receiving. And this can be in the form, could be in many different areas, right? Could be in material possessions, right? Actually giving something to somebody else or receiving something material. It could be in a loan. So maybe, if this was you in the past, you received a loan from somebody, or maybe you loaned money out to somebody in the past. Could also be with, doesn't necessarily have to be just finances, right? We know that it can also have to do with knowledge or giving advice or emotional support, but it's a give and take. So there was some type of give and take in the past, in the recent past, where, you might have been sort of the benefactor, right? And if you were feeling more financially stable, maybe you were the one who was able to help somebody else. Or maybe this was you, on the receiving end, and you being the recipient. But it's just, it's important to remember that balance is, this card always makes me think of the Wheel of Fortune of the major arcana, because, sometimes we're on the upswing of the Wheel of Fortune when things, everything seems to be going our way. So when that's the case, it reminds us to help those, who might be in need. Especially this time of year, I think it's kind of even more prominent, in the holiday season. So if you're able to help, to give of your time, to, donate, however you're able to donate, whether it's, by volunteering at a food bank, or buying gifts and doing like those different programs that they have, the toys for tots or things like that. You know, if you're able to, this, you know, it's a card that does have to do with the give and take and how that's important for us to have this in our lives. With the Nine of Wands as the crowning energy, this tells me that, you know, you're nearly at the end of a cycle. Nines are, you know, close to the end in the tarot. A 10 is the ending of a cycle, and then after that comes the Ace, which is a new beginning. So the Nine of Wands, it tells me this is, Wands energy is fire energy, and this has to do with kind of our day-to-day activities. It has to do with the work that we do, our determination, our ambition, our courage, our creativity, right? Creative abilities. And also, you know, it's very tied, linked to work, right? But it's more to do with, you know, the passion and the excitement and the hard work and our drive that we put into the work. Whereas, you know, the Pentacles is more about the, you know, the finances and the financial stability that we can get out of the work. The Nine of Wands, it's that card that says, yes, it's a card of defensiveness, because you can see here that the woman, she's, you know, she has all these wands. She's sort of sitting there. She has the lion next to her, but she looks as though, you know, she's ready to defend herself, right? But it's also a card of perseverance, of saying, okay, you know, that's fine. You need to maybe proceed carefully, right? But don't stop. You're nearly at the end. So whatever it is that you are going after here, you're very close to achieving it. And like I said in the beginning, you have the Nine of Cups. You're very close to having this wish come true. And you're very close to, you know, ending whatever this particular cycle is. There might be one last, you know, obstacle that you have to go over. It's kind of like one last thing, you know, that you have to, one last kind of, what am I trying to say? Like a pebble, you know, in your path. But it's fine, because you're feeling, you know, you're feeling very, like you're persevering here, you're patient, you're going to get there. But it's just a card that kind of says, you know, be aware of everything around you, right? Proceed, but proceed with caution, right? And here she does have the lion to sort of watch her back. So there could be a fire sign who might be around you that's offering some type of support at this time. If it is, you know, the fire signs, we have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and typically the lion, this reminds me of the Strength card, which would be, you know, linked to Leo. So it could be. But basically, this is, you know, with this in your crowning position, it appears as if, you know, there's something that you're very close to achieving. You feel that you're very close to achieving, but, you know, you need to just stay focused, and also stay, keep your guard up, you know, is kind of the message that I'm getting, whatever that might mean for you. But keep your guard up as you move forward. And you see that here, as you have this in your crowning thoughts, what comes up in the future is you really taking over here, taking control. Whereas, you know, you might be thinking that, you know, you are feeling a little guarded and, you know, needing to watch your back. Look at the different stance that, you know, and we've progressed from the Nine of Wands here to this beautiful Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, obviously this isn't your energy, right? You are water energy, but you might be taking on the energy of this Queen of Wands in, you know, in the near future. And the Queen of Wands is somebody who is very energetic, very magnetic, very confident, right? A very warm individual. She has that ability to draw everybody in towards her. She's also a visionary. We see that there are, around her, there are many crystal balls, right? So she has great foresight, great insight. She's, you know, she has this vision, and she's also very strong and capable, right? She's very capable of achieving anything that she sets her mind to. And you see how she's staring at us head on, right? Whereas this, in the Nine of Wands, it was this almost, you know, kind of not sad energy, because it's not a sad card, but, you know, a worried look on her face. Compare that to how the Queen comes in. She's just, you know, staring you square in the eye and saying, bring it on. You know, I have everything that I need to achieve this. And that is this woman. I mean, she is very, extremely capable, able to pretty much do and achieve whatever she sets her mind to, right? And she's also, she's kind of that person who's able to be in 20 million places at one time, right? And she does everything perfectly, and she's very, very active, very busy. So this could be you during the month of December. If this isn't a person, right, that you're interacting with, this could just be you taking on this energy. And I do feel as though this is more you than anything else. Just feeling as though, you're ready to take on the world, and you can do it, and you will do it. You have another queen as you, so you're taking on the energy here of the Queen of Pentacles. So again, we have the Page of Pentacles here in the overall energy, and then the Queen of Pentacles coming in. This is just you feeling very grounded, very self-sufficient. You can see that she's kind of the, the traditional Earth Mother, right? She's in this beautiful, lush forest. She has everything that she needs around her. She has all these beautiful crystals, feeling very grounded energy. And she is very financially stable. She's somebody who's very, she's practical, financially savvy. She's nurturing and supportive, but she's also, she's very resourceful. So she's able to kind of, take care of everybody and everything. But she does so in a very savvy way, right? She's very practical in the way that she approaches everything. So this could be, with the Queen of Wands, you're just feeling, very fired up, very excited, very passionate about whatever it is you're going after. And you're also feeling very confident about, how you're handling and how you're approaching things in the month of December. And, what's surrounding you in your environment, you have the Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful new offering, right? The aces, besides being yes cards, they are offerings. Typically, the Ace of Cups is associated with, an offer of love, because it's cups energy, water energy, associated with love and feelings and happiness and emotions. This could actually be an offering of love. And when this comes in, this can be sort of a, like an offer of or engagement, right? And something along those lines. But it doesn't necessarily have to be love. This could be a new offer of something that brings great emotional, happiness to your life, or something, we can be in love with our careers, or you could, be in love with the work that you do. And so this new offering is a new opportunity, a new job opportunity, or a new creative opportunity that comes in for you that's going to make you, very happy. So it could be on the job front. It could be that. It could be, with it being the Cups card is also to do with intuition and spirituality. So this could be sort of a new overflowing, a new growth in, your spirituality. But it could very well be a new partnership coming in, offering or engagement, right? Marriage. Or even just mending a relationship. But it's this overflowing, beautiful cups here. So whatever it is, there's just abundance and, something that's going to make you extremely happy and full of love in the month of December. And that's followed by, could it get any better? Followed by the Sun card. And the Sun card is another, the big yes card. So we have the yes here with the Ace of Cups, the yes with the Sun. And the sun shines its light on everything. And it's interesting, when I was laying out the cards, I was comparing, if you compare this Sun card to the Igniting My Joy card that came out, both of them have the beautiful sunflowers in them. This is the sun. The sun is very prominent in the other card. So, things are being illuminated during the month of December for you. The sun comes in and shines its light on everything. Right? It's a very positive card. It brings in, if there's a question, if it's a yes, no question, it's sort of a big yes to whatever it is that you're asking. And it just brings in, a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness, enlightenment, truth as well, because whereas the Moon card kind of casts a shadow on things, and we are asked to use our intuition more to, find the answer to something or figure out, what's going on in that situation. The sun just comes in and enlightens everything, right? It shines its beautiful light onto the situation to give you great insight. So it's a card that, you know, it does speaks of vitality, speaks of good health, it speaks of just happiness, right? It's a beautiful card to have. So with the Page of Pentacles as the overall energy, I do feel that this Ace of Cups is very tied to your finances, and especially with you here feeling very financially secure as the Queen of Cups. This could very well be a new job offer coming in, and it, you know, and it's the job, possibly a job that of your dreams that you have been waiting for, right? And you've been patiently working and working very hard at getting, you know, this new job, applying possibly for many different jobs here, or trying to get the promotion, but something new is coming in and it's going to be great for you. It's wonderful. Now the outbound energy is the Knight of Swords, and this is really the only card that I wanted to clarify here, because it just doesn't kind of go along with the rest of the spread. You know, it's not a bad card, but the energy that I always get off the Knight of Swords is that it's fast-moving energy, and he can sometimes, this knight, he can be a little rash, a little, you know, act a little kind of impulsively. The knights are the ones, you know, this could be a person, but I feel as though it's more just energy, right, or situation or event. And the knight, it's, you know, he's very forceful. Sometimes he can be a little too aggressive, a little too overbearing. But he's sort of ready for action, you know, even though there's really nothing no opposition in sight. He has his sword drawn and he's there, you know, poised and ready to fight. So let me take a couple of, I'll use the Sibilas just to clarify the one card. So what additional message do you have on the Knight of Swords? What does Cancer need to know? What additional message do you have to clarify the Knight of Swords with the December reading for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? Please clarify the Knight of Swords. Okay, divide the deck. Okay, and on the Knight of Swords we have, first card out is the Militari, the soldier, followed by cheerfulness, alegria, followed by pleasure seekers. Okay, so on this Knight of Swords, what those three cards are telling me is that, beginning with the Militare, now the military figure, the soldier, let me pull this up again. Much like the Knight of Swords, right, you can see that both of them, and this card came out, this would be in the past position, they do look similar here, both of them with, let me hold them, sorry, the layer here, both of them with, you know, their weapons drawn, both of them looking, you know, ready for battle or to attack, but there's really sort of nothing happening there, right? I mean, it's both of them ready to go after or to confront somebody or to stand their ground, but there's really no need for that. And the soldiers also, sometimes it has to do with moving. We know that, you know, with the soldier and troops, they tend to move around, they tend to travel. Sometimes they travel great distances. This could actually be, you know, a person in authority who you know, are dealing with here. It could be you just feeling prepared that you are, you know, ready to kind of take on or do battle over a particular issue. So there might be something, you know, in your life that you are just really kind of maybe need to take action on, right? But it's more about, I would say here, you know, it could have to do with moving, and we see that, you know, there's a foreign flag flying in the distance here. So this could have to do with, you know, if it's a job offer, it might be a job offer at a distance that you're looking at, right? A job offer coming in, not where you are currently living right now. What comes up after that is the pleasure seekers, okay? And the pleasure seekers, they are, I mean, it's a card of happiness, right? It's a card of, that kind of tells you to, you know, go for whatever this is, right? Take that risk, right? Go after this new opportunity, this new experience, because you're definitely heading down a path of success. And with the Sun card right here in your hope, so this is what you're hoping for, you know, I would say that if there is any type of decision to be made, whereas you know, to take this new job, if it does come in here with the Ace of Cups, it could definitely lead to a different place, right? To a new place that will ultimately bring you great joy, great happiness. So, you know, you might be, sometimes you might think that things are a little bit out of control. So if a new job offer comes in, it wasn't what you were maybe expecting, and so you're asked to make a decision on it. So this might be a little difficult for you, but just, you know, just trust in the fact that whatever, you're on the right path, and this could lead to, you know, something very different, but something very positive, right? And then the last card, which is another nice card here, it's the cheerfulness card. And so this card, it just has you feeling very happy. And again, coming out after, you know, after the Sun card here, I would say that, yes, it's with you making this decision and choosing to, you know, possibly take this new job, head in this new direction, is going to bring great happiness. Sometimes this card is called, you know, the party card. So this could be you celebrating. This could be an actual social event, a reception, a wedding, or a baby shower, some type of celebration. If we go back to this Ace of Cups, and remember I said that this could possibly be, some type of an announcement, like an engagement or a wedding. So this could very well have to do with some type of reception or celebration, or something to do with a wedding. If it's not that, then this could just be, you know, you just interacting with other people, and you know, so it's something coming up, and it's in the future position here. So this could be whatever choice you're making here. It's going to bring in great happiness and, you know, celebration. There'll be celebration after it. So it does look like a very good month for you. I think definitely new things coming in, wishes being fulfilled, and more financial stability for you. So this, maybe it's this new, whatever this new offer is it will be bringing in greater financial stability for you. Okay, let's just move to the two oracle cards. And typically I have the books here. I've been holding the books, and I usually like to just read the from the guidebook for the two cards. So beginning with the self-esteem card, it says, I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. It is easy to perceive others as being better than you. This is a trap of the ego. There is no one greater or lesser than you. There are only those who have learned how to reveal their gifts to a greater or lesser degree. Everyone is born with unique abilities of the soul, and just like snowflakes, no two are ever alike. You have a unique perspective to share with the world, and have come back this time to put your stamp on it. Perhaps you may not be aware or even in tune with your incredible and gifted self. Why not try to make a list of 10 aspects of yourself or abilities you possess that you love and hold in high regard? It is not always easy to write about yourself, but sometimes you are needed to be reminded just how special you are. Remember that you did not come down to this schoolroom by accident. You have meaning and a reason for being. You are a treasure chest of incredible gifts and insights. Now is the time to celebrate you. And the other card is Igniting My Joy, and this card says, when I hold loving intent for someone dear to me, something magical happens. I ignite my own joy and happiness when I care about another and send them blessings of peace, goodwill, and ease. Now I nurture my capacity to be kind to myself as well as to others. I regularly include myself in my well wishes, my goodwill, and my loving intentions. Since we are all intimately connected, my own happiness grows from this positive attunement to myself and to others. May we all be safe and at peace and live with ease and grace. So those are two very nice messages. I think, you know, with the The give and take of this igniting my joy card, that kind of ties in here with the Six of Pentacles, what we were talking about there. But I do see that maybe with this self-esteem, it could be linked with this Nine of Wands card, you needing to just trust in yourself and know that you have it in you to make it through whatever this is, and to make it to this Queen of Wands position over here in the future. So it could be that, trusting in yourself. But again, beautiful things coming in. This would be, I would say, more towards the middle, toward the last couple of weeks of the month. I would say this is more towards the end of the month. So, be looking out for that. I would love to hear from you in the comment section to see how this plays out over the month of December. I do hope that the messages have helped you in some way. Please be looking out for the 2008 overview reading that I'll be putting out in the month of December for all of the astrological signs. That will give you an overview for each of the months of the upcoming year. And just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for the month of December. Bye, Cancer.